Before we get started, man, hey, no hard feelings, my nigga. We brothers. Ain't anything that was said, I don't take that shit personal at all. Nigga don't mean that shit no vindictive way. Love y'all boys. I just,
I thought about that all night, man.
I just feel like it's some stuff
because he drinking.
I had to say, but I don't mean nothing in a
Because that nigga drinking.
bad way.
I think it's what it is.
You know that shit when you get to drinking and shit, you get to think about shit.
I figured we were gonna eventually talk about it.
Talk about the shit
I
on
figured
camera.
we was
Yeah,
gonna
nigga was
eventually-
beefed up this week, but we still here.
Every time me and this
Check
nigga
mic,
have,
check mic,
every
check.
time me and this nigga have a conversation like that, we always have to come back and,
Come later.
yeah, we always have to come back.
One time we got into a fight in his
did I?
house.
Yeah,
In here?
nah, at my house a long
No,
time ago. We
he was
always
like
gotta
real
iron
long
it out, man. Every time.
Ain't gonna lie, that liquor hit me a little fast,
But I
though.
don't, but I don't even do that with everybody. 'Cause
I know,
don't
me
even
either.
I don't even, you know what I'm saying?
That's why it really makes it pisses me off even more.
Every
Because-
time. Every time we get into it, I be pissed the fuck off because you know what I'm saying?
When that happened, because I didn't have that happen to with somebody else, two other people, and it really disappoints you because like we shouldn't even be here.
Yeah. I understand. I feel that.
Which is why
Fuck all that. I lost all my friends this year.
like I feel like this we shouldn't even be like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because we not, at least I'm not, for myself speaking. I know we're not finna go there.
Nah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it's like what are we doing?
Yeah. That's a different place, and we know each other, and we've seen each other at that place, and we have went to that place.
So yeah,
as allies against other folks, so we know how that shit can get in. That's that's not for us. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah, man, you can't show up to a birthday parties and football games, and then like what are we doing?
Yeah.
Let's just how you say it. What the man said on
I'm happy for y'all.
What look, bitch. Remember when Leonidas was like, let's take a walk and cool our tongues. You know what I'm saying? How about we just
But he was talking to a nigga that wasn't a friend though.
That's what I'm saying. I
think the whole time he was talking to a nigga he knew he was about to kill.
This recording.
I think he gave him a
Yeah,
chance.
that's her recording.
I think he gave him a chance to he
What
gave
you
him a
got
chance
going on?
to try to take himself from up under the knife.
somebody.
Shout out to 300, man. Leonidas probably is one of the realest characters a nigga ever seen in a movie ever.
Speaking of real niggas, man, shout out to my man Rob.
You know what I'm talking about?
My man is 20. What are we at? 20 or 21?
It ain't nothing major,
20.
man.
My man, this shit major.
That shit ain't nothing major, man. There's people out there that's real life, like, you feel me, like years in this shit. You know what I'm
My
saying?
man,
So,
20 days
it
deep
ain't nothing major.
no alcohol.
It ain't. Clap it up for Rob, man.
He not.
You can't-
He not. Look,
You can't
he
worry
not.
about other people's sobriety.
I'm not worried about nobody, but I'm just saying, like, it's not. I appreciate it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna drink on October 1st, so
That's what I'm saying. My man,
it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I just took a 30-day break, so I'm not.
it's a personal thing, but you stronger than me, man.
Yeah, it's a personal. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, I just want to detox my mind and my body and my soul.
So before your sober September, how long was you struggling with?
You know what's crazy?
alcoholism?
What's crazy is I'm not even an alcoholic. But what's crazy is when I talk to people and anytime we get into it, like they just be like, how much do you drink? And I'm like, I really don't even drink like that.
It's a mind thing.
When I was out with this guy right here, Avis, and I'll be out with Sue.
What you mean?
Shout out Susan.
I don't be promoting that shit.
And Susan gets straight tequila with no chaser. And this guy here, he's buying shots, and we out with other friends and shit like that. It's a sense of. So I feel like the month of August, I went.
This nigga buys shots like
it's fucking
like
candy.
it's potato chips.
I be wanting
like the small bags.
I be wanting to just get everybody in the party mood.
Hey man,
Let's be
Because
on
one
the
thing
party
I don't,
mode.
because I look, not for real. I don't never want nobody to feel like they getting left behind. So I always like, if we don't,
You're
you
a
still on
terrible
that.
person then.
What you mean?
You can't
Hey,
be
man.
like, I don't want to let nobody get left behind.
Like, hey, you still on number
no,
one.
look, so we went out, right? Me, him, and another friend. And we at the bar, and this is my first time, like, really just being at the bar, like, not drinking, right? And then we literally sit at the bar.
taking
right?
no space.
Bro. I realize how obnoxious people are
when they drunk.
When they drunk, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
These niggas was tweaking. Like, this nigga here was tweaking. You see, you don't want to drink? I'm like, bro, respect my boundaries, bro.
Look,
like,
bro, you know, it's crazy because, like, the stages of drunk is, like, crazy. Like, you got that.
You got all kinds of different ones.
You got that. Like,
you got
that,
anger.
The early stage, you got that, damn, I feel good. Like, you know, everything just.
It's a whole mix
about
up.
You is good. You player. You know what I'm saying?
Then you got
it's just everything is so super good.
After that one, it's the aggressive stage where it's like, bro, what is they looking at? Is they looking at us? But then you got that 2 a.m. the club closing. No, 1:45 a.m. last call phase where it's like, I'll do everything for you, my nigga.
But yeah, you got it. Yeah, you know. It's a mixture of like, and some people got all of them, and then some people are just. You know, that's just, you know, you got the crying drunk, the aggressive drunk, the horny drunk. Like,
hey, at the end of the night, you know, at the end of the night, it's two things that's gonna happen. You're gonna either be super horny or you about to be super sick. Like, you just about to be
super horny.
Head spinning. Gotta get to the bed. Horny. You know what I'm talking about? Like, hey, bro.
Super
horny. Diddy got into his shit.
Oh my God. Watch out. Come on, man. I was hoping. I guess we're gonna have to talk about the elephant in the room this week. Right?
Yep. The elephant in the room.
It's funny because I mean, I don't know who was covering it, but we just saw my man Diddy in Harlem on Lennox.
Yeah, right.
And it was funny because, like, bro, what are you doing out? Like, you shouldn't be out just with paparazzis all around you taking pictures and shit, knowing that you got some
freako going on.
Yeah, you got a freak. You got a freako in the pipe.
That boy trying to be as normal as he trying to make shit as normal as he can around him, but it's not normal right now, my nigga. It's like it's no way you can tell me that you cool. You know what I'm saying?
You not a regular person, bro.
He not.
Like, we don't. It's funny because everybody got their own sexual preference and taste. You know, but it's just a certain amount of dignity and lubrication that should be allowed or allotted into the bedroom or what you call it, the marital bed. What it was called?
Hey man, look.
Hey, I'm gonna be real, man. Hey, whenever me and my lady get down with that baby oil, man, it's a wild ride.
I feel like a quarter bottle is enough.
Bro,
a quarter bottle.
Hey, that baby oil.
You know what's funny?
Baby oil crazy, bro.
Could you imagine if when he was having parties and you know, like you got the bottle girls and but the bottle girls was coming with the baby oil and shit, bro. Like that shit crazy. 1,000.
They said they had to load the baby oil up with a fork.
1,000, bro.
Man's had a pallet of baby oil. Man, it was like a shrine. It was like all over the counters, all over the floors.
That video was fake.
The photo I seen.
That photo was fake. Like, hey, listen, bro.
It was AI generated.
Think about this, man. Think about this. Diddy, he has posted plenty of times in his house.
Nobody ever seen the shrine of baby oil.
Bro, where the baby? Where?
Nah, but
they're not gonna show that room.
They ain't showing all his rooms
because they always say
he probably got 20 rooms.
Listen, bro, but do you know how much baby oil and lube that is that these people said they found, bro? Like,
bro, you ever seen Chris Brown closet?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. That's one closet. So the size of it, you can have 1,000.
But look.
But that's something that people have actually showed, man. I just don't see.
But who finna show that? You ain't finna show you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
You did just say the picture was fake.
But look at the.
But the feds ain't fake. Them the niggas that said he had it.
Look at the celebrities. They always say, I don't know what's going on in the back rooms, the rooms you not seeing.
I think they're trying to paint a picture.
That shit is like a basement.
I mean,
it could be. They could be trying to X-mite.
I think they're trying to paint a picture, bro.
Like, what you mean? That nigga did that shit, bro.
I'm not saying, but did what?
All of that shit. I believe he did all that shit.
But
let me check the charges out, man. Let me see what he got, man.
Because
I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah. Let's go to the charges, man.
I know for one, he got
racketeering,
sexual transportation with an intent for prostitution or something like that. Sex trafficking. It was some form of sex trafficking.
So he was bringing in chicks across the states.
Yeah, you know
to come party and.
I don't think
that's just flying a woman out though.
No. But it's when it get to the point to where like you can fly a woman out, but you forcing them to do things, sexual acts.
I don't think that's gonna stick. That right there.
All right, look, I got it.
Because they said that he was just
like with the amount of baby oil we talking about.
No. They said he's in a greasy situation. Slippery slope.
Look, I got it right here. This is from justice.gov. This is the real thing. Combs, 54 of Miami, Florida, charged with 1 count of racketeering conspiracy. We got a maximum sentence of life on that one.
RICO.
We got 1 count of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, which we just got through saying. Which carries a sentence of life with a mandatory of 15.
15.
Okay. And he got 1 count of transportation for the purpose of prostitution, which carries a maximum sentence of 10 years.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100 though. Them last 2, you could probably get almost every rapper on that.
The flying out coercion one you talking about?
Yeah, you could probably get almost every rapper, or athlete.
I ain't gonna lie, you got a point, man.
On that,
but you just talking about flying out though. Like they're talking about what they're talking about as far as like when you say flying out, then yes, but then when you put in the attention to do something. I don't think that every rapper is in that category.
Okay, let me just give you a scenario.
Because he's basing it based off a party that they labeled a freak off.
Right. Let me give you a scenario. In Las Vegas, correct me if I'm wrong, prostitution is legal to some forms.
I think in some counties. Okay. Not in Nevada.
So let's just say you got your airing person. Mm-hmm. Hey man, fly out to Vegas, find us some party girls, and get them back here to Cali. Mm-hmm. In California, prostitution is illegal. You didn't cross state lines. At that point, you're looking at interstate? It's a federal offense at that point.
Yeah.
Because you cross interstate lines, right?
Yeah.
Is that where they getting the conspiracy from?
No, they're getting the conspiracy from the fact of the matter that, like I said,
because it says coercion,
but because he's designing it as it's gonna be like what's it called, like a party, and then he's getting people, and then you know what I'm saying, it's a money, power, and respect type thing that I believe. You feel me? When you get here and you get around all these celebrities and you get, you know what I'm saying, and you in that aspect, now it's like, yeah, you ain't coming for nothing.
Exactly. So with just
okay,
with that being
I
said,
see what you're saying.
You know what I think?
So there's a level of expectation.
But what I think is gonna happen is I think they're gonna have maybe one or a few honestly, bro, I think they're gonna lie and say I either was raped or I was forced to have sex. That other than that, it's no way that these celebrities is getting you out here and not telling you the expectations. If you getting flew out,
come on, bro.
If you getting flew out to a Diddy freak off, the expectations are that you coming to get your freak off, like.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not designing it as it's finna be a freak off. They're design like, you feel me? Like
who came up with that term?
That's what they saying.
That's Feds
calling the freak off.
They trying to paint a picture.
But the picture that they paint is things that they got from the evidence that they got. So they really, from what I've been reading and seeing, they ain't not really painting a picture of something that just to describe, this or paint this picture. This is from the evidence and the things that they say that they got from the raid.
Exactly. Which everything they got from the raid, nothing was illegal. If you can give me one thing that was illegal that they found, then I digress.
So who was the complainant then? Who's got this shit ball rolling? A victim, obviously. It had to be a victim of a sex crime.
Well, the shit, Cassie the one that really helped kick the...
Because who just says, okay, let's go raid his house because he might got some freaky shit going on. That's not
illegal.
But they've been looking into... It's not necessarily just the freaky shit. It's all like the money power, like the shit that they said with, like they were saying like arson and all of that. They talking about the shit that he did with Kid Cudi, like got the man car on fire. It's just the whole like money, power, respect thing.
And that's why they always try to get these dudes on RICO. Because if I'm not mistaken, the RICO allows you to be able to build a case as you go. You come in with certain things and you are able to continue
amending the original charges.
Exactly. You can continue doing, you know what I'm saying? But even I haven't seen one thing that they said they found in his house during the raid that was illegal. You can have 1 million bottles of lube. That shit ain't illegal. You can have 1 million bottles of baby oil. That shit not illegal.
Yeah, no, it's not. I don't think it's.
I'm just.
It's just everything that they were saying about in the. You got to read the.
So
the.
What about Kevin Lyles? He stepped down like right after they start rolling out. Does that
John Donahoe from Nike?
Does that give any type of
dude from Sony?
Does that add any validity to what's going on since him and Puffy was?
I think it can kind of almost prove that these people were around to some extent.
Because are they tucking and running?
These niggas scared.
Yeah, they was around. Like,
some niggas know what's up. So now what I'm saying, it's better to hide out. Russell Simmons been left. Feel me? He got
hit with one. What was a sexual allegation?
He got hit with the Me Too. You know what I'm talking about?
Russell Simmons.
Yeah, he got hit
went to Bali and did yoga.
There's no extradition in Bali.
He got hit with the Me Too.
But I mean, like I said, it ain't illegal to be a freak.
It's not illegal to be a freak. You feel me? It's illegal to try to force other people to be freaks. Use your power and all that.
How though? Not to say that there is no validity, but
bro, like look at all the people that like you got to go deep into like his artists, like like old girl from Danny Kane, Aubrey O'Day. She been saying these things, but it's the power effect. I'm a blackball you for what I'm saying.
Okay, so that's what he getting hung.
The man said, I believe anything that they say he did. The man made these niggas walk for some cheesecake. You feel me? Like,
right on. So
man made niggas sing for their beds on making a whole group of niggas like sing for the. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing these things in front of the camera. Yeah. So just think about the things that he did outside the camera, bro. Like, you feel me?
I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Diddy is innocent by.
No, I get it. You just saying.
I'm just trying to understand
what they got going on and what the information that's being presented to us. It don't. I don't see how they building a case.
They gone. They found tapes. They said he recorded. That's why they saying that everybody else is scared, and there's more to them just CEOs stepping down and shit because they said the nigga recorded everything.
Okay, so let's talk.
Freak offs.
Nah, let's take some wages, man.
But you know what? You know what's interesting because you remember Kevin Hart said all this stuff that was gonna happen.
Cat Williams?
Not Kevin Hart, Cat Williams.
Yeah. He kicked the store, he opened the door.
But you want to know what stood out? Snitching. Now that you get to this point, he said Diddy is going to ask for the body and you got to tell him no.
I think he's saying that, but I think that's...
But look at the dialect though.
You got to tell him no.
Diddy going to ask for the body and you got to tell him no. That right there, that when somebody who's been in it and they know all this stuff and they know how it goes and they made it out not being,
but you got to think too though. That's
not being violent.
But you got to,
you know what I'm saying.
But you got to think about it in a sense of that's somebody that's already established. We talking about. I feel like the thing, like look at Cassie. She was a victim because she was, at that time she was nobody. So it was easier to play on her emotions than it is to play on Cat Williams, who's already made himself. You feel me? He can say no because I don't need you. I'm just saying I don't need you. If you're trying to do a record deal and you got something back. I need this.
But
you feel me? Like,
isn't that her choice to make though?
No, because he gets it to the point to where that's where all the bribery and the conspiracy and all that come about. Because he didn't took her. He took her from Ryan Leslie.
Okay.
Like, you feel me? Like, got her under his wing.
How you take somebody from somebody?
That's what I'm saying. It's all free will.
I'm not saying take like he stole. I'm saying like that like they were together and you feel me? Like Ryan Leslie was cool with Diddy and he was helping him work on her career. And then she started messing with Diddy. And she probably started messing with Diddy because of the influence that he had. You feel me? Like, and then because he was a bigger person than Ryan Leslie at that time, but she didn't sign up to get her ass beat.
But that's
what happened.
That's a different ball game though.
But that's all tied into what happened.
Nah, but you said she was a victim because she was manipulated by his power and all that stuff. That's different from physical altercations.
But what I'm saying is it's all tied in of what they're saying he did. All of it is tied in. See, we're only focused. That's why I said, like, you know, like, it's nothing wrong with being a freak because that's only the picture that they painting right now. But it's more to it. You feel me? Like, you got to read those legal documents where the people was talking about. You feel me? And then a video came out. This nigga got on camera and said, "Oh, I didn't do that. If I'm sorry, blah blah." And then fucking a month later, they came out with the footage of him beating her ass.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like,
but y'all see what his lawyer put out saying that
she threw a phone at him or something like that.
No. Her and her lawyer approached him prior to the lawsuit, saying that she was gonna write a book, and if he wanted to stop the book, he needed to pay before he got sued.
Damn.
Well, that's what's supposed to happen to Kim Porter,
and
too.
if he didn't pay,
when she came up
and if he didn't pay, then it was gonna be a lawsuit, and he chose not to pay, so the lawsuit came. But I feel like once you
introduce money as a form of,
no, you got to think about also too. Y'all got to look at
if money will fix it.
You got to look at other shit before you speak on it. The statute of limitations had passed. She couldn't do anything criminal. Why not get your money, bro? The statute of limitations had passed. When these things had happened in New York,
just go kill him. Like, I feel like if you've been,
I don't condone.
Yeah, but look, check this out. If you've been violated to a point where you feel like you're gonna go past the statute of limitations, go kill his ass. Go knock him off.
That's what she doing. It's
you know
a
what I
slow
mean?
burn.
Like, cause you're not finna get $10 billion from fucking Diddy.
She got fucking $30 million.
That's like a drop in the bucket for him.
For her though, no, it's not, because this nigga putting up everything right now to try to make bail.
To keep himself liquid. He want to keep himself liquid.
No,
I don't want to give up all my cash when I got houses and cars that I can put up.
But you crazy if you don't think that 30 million hit that nigga.
That ain't bothering him, my boy.
Please.
$30 million.
It's the fact of the matter.
If he got
it's the fact of the matter, because he didn't want it. It's the fact that if it was just a loss to somebody else, then yes. But it's the fact of the matter, he didn't want that girl to have it.
I would have knocked him off.
He didn't want her to have it.
I mean, it might hurt.
You gotta think about it. Like, would you want your
ego.
ex to have something like that? He didn't want her to have that. That's why
to sweep him under the rug.
It didn't hurt his pockets, but it hurt his ego, and it helped kickstart the whole situation.
That's what I'm saying, his ego. But I would have knocked him off. If I didn't went that far with
30 million and knock him off at that time.
Diddy and Cassie ain't been together for a long
moved on and got a husband.
She moved on, but remember, I need to get some satisfaction out of this.
It's been a while though,
or whatever was going on. I don't know, man. I wasn't there.
Why not? You feel me? Like at the end of the day, somebody do you wrong.
You know what I mean? You got. I mean, I feel you on that. Like, but
it ain't no time frame on get back. But you know what I'm saying? It's just.
She had to play her ducks in order, and she probably got with a good dude who was supportive. Yeah, like I keep saying, my whole thing is when you gotta think about, you gotta take about
supportive. Yeah, put that nigga on child support. Go and do what you can do to get that money. That's the kind of supportive you talking about.
Nah, I'm talking about the fact that, like, what's it called? You gotta think about standing up, and when a person that powerful and somebody support you and tell you, look, I got your back no matter what. You feel me? Like, we gonna go for this nigga and take him down. Because a lot of the victims is people that was powerless themselves, that didn't have, you feel me, like, they really couldn't do nothing back. He ain't fucking with 50 like that. 50 was on his neck all the time. He ain't
who are the other victims?
It's a bunch of people. That's why that shit came out.
Like 10 people, I think.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a bunch of other shit.
That's what I'm saying. I would say 10 people that said what?
I mean, I get the whole powerless situation. I guess they agreeing with being, coerced into sexual acts for, career favors or business favors or whatever.
That's not. But you gotta understand though, bro. That.
Who said that? That was Serious Jones. You a homo rapper. You probably suck dick for studio time. My fault. I'ma chill though.
What happened to that nigga International P?
Do y'all feel like that's being coerced?
Yeah. If you ask me, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if you got an ounce of dignity, you'll just walk away.
It's not about that, bro. Y'all gotta think about.
No. You just
because it's not you. Because y'all not looking at the fact that y'all are not looking at the fact that I'm pretty sure, just like 99% of them niggas ain't
trying to paint us.
No. I'm just saying you're not looking at the fact that they not coming into that whole situation from the jump doing that. If somebody said they gonna give us a deal right now, they not gonna come and be like, yeah, but y'all gotta suck dick. Because we gonna automatically gonna be like, nah, nigga, we not. But then once they get into it, it's all kind of shit that he can probably, you feel me, like dangle over their head. You feel me? Like
you're right. But none of that has anything to do with your free will to walk away.
Let me ask y'all.
Exactly.
Okay, let me ask
So
y'all.
it's
Let
like, come on
me
now.
ask y'all a question. Real question. If you just had to throw a celebrity out there that you feel like we gonna do R&B, Chris Brown. If Chris Brown hit your girl up and be like, come back to the crib.
Chris Brown hit my girl, she ain't even my girl no more.
Let me finish.
She ain't coming back to me.
Let the man talk, bro.
Come back to the crib. You know, we're gonna have a party. You know, you partying with Chris Breezy and friends. You know, it's gonna be a lot of other.
It's a lot of hydration
there.
in here. IVs.
Yeah.
We got baby oil.
And she tell you exactly where she going, and obviously you're not invited.
Damn.
What do you think is gonna happen when she gets there at any point of the night? Be 100% honest, please.
She finna
Let's
get
not
the
cap.
shit fucked out of her.
Let's not cap. What you think gonna happen, Robert?
I don't know. You can't
Let's
say
not
that because
kick
you speaking for now. Look, at that point you speaking for all women because all women not like that.
Theoretically speaking,
You can't say that. You can't say
Theoretically
that.
speaking,
You can't say that because all women not like that.
theoretically speaking,
Because all women might come and say, "What's
Chris
the color?"
Brown and Drake hit your girl and her friends. Come hang out with us tonight after the show.
See, that's why
After the
that's
club,
why we need
after
a woman
the
to come
party.
on here and talk because all women not like that. You can't say that.
I'm not. You know, I'm asking you. What do you think?
I don't know what's gonna
do?
happen, but that's a possibility.
What do you think, though?
What do you
It's
think?
a possibility. I don't know what's gonna
It's a
happen.
possibility of what?
That she might go get fucked.
She getting
And
fucked.
you
if
want to
Chris
know?
Breezy
And you want to
hit the
know
phone.
why you think like that? Because
Because she going to a party with a bunch of celebrities.
exactly. Same for anybody that's anybody that's getting flew out.
But that
to a
doesn't mean.
freak
But
party
that don't mean
at
you.
Diddy's house.
But that don't mean that you gotta be forced to fuck, bro. Just because you come out,
How
that
do you
doesn't
get-
mean that.
no,
How do you get?
How do you
Because
get
that's
forced?
but come
Now
on.
you
So
have to-
y'all don't know about rape? Come on now, y'all
That's
sounding
why-
crazy.
That's what I
Nobody.
said from the
There's no
jump.
rape charges.
That's exactly. That's what I said.
He
from
wasn't
the jump.
charged with rape.
I said if you're gonna if you're gonna say
It was
that somebody-
coercion.
if
You know
you're
what
gonna say
coercion
somebody
means.
was
and
forced
and
to
he
have
had
sex,
and he
that's
had drugs
rape.
and
That's
it was
different.
drugs
But look,
and it was
so
drugs.
coercion is a real thing in the criminal law world, right? As far as dignity and morals and free will is concerned, you don't have to do it.
But it was
But-
also drugs
Hold
involved,
on, let
bro.
me finish. Let me just finish. So the court of law will say that if there was a reasonable level of expectation, then coercion can't be involved.
And
If
you
there's
wanna
a
know why?
reasonable level, if there's a reasonable level of leverage, which is studio time and all this, and that's fine.
But that's something to gain, though. I think coercion, it has to be something on the table for you to lose. Like, if you don't give me head, you going to lose your job.
there
So
you go.
you're going to get a promotion or you're going to lose your
But
job.
having
We talking
everything
about
to
flying-
gain-
We talking about flying people out who have nothing to lose.
Everything to gain.
That's what I'm saying. That's not coercion.
You going to an opportunity. You going to a party where it's an opportunity game, but there's, like you said, there's a reasonable level of freaky shit that might about to happen at this party, like Chris Brown.
That's what I'm saying.
You know where you finna go.
And you know what's man, bruh.
If they was,
Let's just keep it 100, bro. You know if man, ain't no celebrity front. Man, Future said it best, man. I'm good, love, and joy.
yeah, like
You
come
ain't
on now.
fucking go home.
I don't know. I mean, I just don't feel like what's the color. I just don't feel like that's
None of it. I mean, yeah, of course.
The whole I'm good, love, and joy stem from me flying you out. You know the expectations. You're not living up to the expectations, so good.
But that's because
Go on
that's
about
but
your
also
business.
because then like I keep saying, the point y'all keep missing is that's what he's making it letting it be known from that point. I'm flying you out because I want this ass.
if they
They
get on
not saying that, bro. They not saying this man saying that. He said I want to party with you.
well, remember what's the name said? Oh, I just came here to dance.
That's it. Like that's what he. You feel
know
me?
what I'm
Like
saying?
that man ain't.
That's what I'm saying. And
Future is saying two
they
different
took that
things.
too.
Like Future saying, look, this is what you coming here for.
I mean, I can see both. I can see both. They don't make it right with Puff Daddy freaky ass. Come on, brother. The nigga's a freak. It ain't right.
Yeah, nah, it don't make it right.
But
do it, make it illegal. It's
That's the only thing.
That's the thing. That's the
He
whole.
should be-
Okay, read
line here.
the charges and see so you can see what they.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I just feel like I just feel like coercion is one of the really thing that sticks out that just jumps off the page. Coercion, that means, there was free will involved. Yeah, there was something being held over your head, like he said. But do you have to do you have to eat the chips? You gotta tell him no. What he said, he gonna want the body, but you gotta tell him no.
Gotta tell him no.
If they didn't say no, like, am I misunderstanding how this works? How consensual sex works? If they didn't tell him no, because he not gonna have no rape charges. Understand it? He don't have any sexual assault charges.
Now we get into another realm. If he asked you for this, you said no, then what? You know what I'm saying? Now that's what a crazy. That's what.
But I don't think it was. I don't think it's just that though. That's why I said I didn't take time to really read the whole. What's the dude name? Lil Rodney, the dude that also sued him, and it was like Stevie J was like they were trying to say it was a sex tape with Stevie J or something like that. Like I don't know. It's some wild shit.
It's
very wild shit, man.
The charges again were racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Fraud and coercion.
But then take that part out and just look at the sex trafficking part.
We get it, but sex trafficking is
I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm just saying when you just look at that,
sex trafficking alone just is a very stigmatizing term. But you can get sex trafficking from like say if you try to convince pimps get sex trafficking charges.
Yeah.
And those women are doing that on their own. Of course, there's some level of management, and
this man said,
"Hey man, come on now."
That's the truth. That's what a pimp is.
Hey,
of course, there's a level of management.
But like, bro,
let's be real here.
For lack of better terms,
there's a level of management and coercion. But at the end of the day, those women choose to do that. And we really is some sticky, some muddy water.
Who's your manager at work?
You dig what I'm saying? But that alone makes it real ugly.
But I feel like anytime they start off with racketeering, coercion, fraud, they just trying to leave the window. They trying to leave the window open to get you for anything.
It sounds like fluff.
That's what a RICO is, bro.
It's a bunch of shit.
They trying to just leave the window open. You know what I'm saying? Did Meek Mill get hit with a RICO like a few years back?
That nigga just made a song.
I know he made a song, but I want to say he went some shit happened with the whole
he just
dream. Something happened with all them niggas at one point.
Let's talk. Let's take some wages. Let's talk punishment. What the man? What he gonna get, man? What you think, Rob? What you think? Guilty. I'm gonna say guilty 10 years.
I'm
gonna say guilty on at least one count 10 years. That's my prediction.
I think sad to say he gonna take himself out.
You think he on suicide watch, man?
What's the color, man? I don't think
you don't think he built for that shit.
Nah.
What they hit Robert with? Robert Kelly.
Yeah, thank you,
bitch. Well, that's
See, R. Kelly wasn't as powerful at that time.
Nah, fuck that. R. Kelly had babies, and that was different.
That's
no. I'm talking about power. I'm talking about
that's underage. He had underage.
No. I'm talking about
hanging from a bridge territory.
I'm
I'm
talking about like what's it called? Like he didn't have power like as far as like what Diddy. So he didn't have no choice but to accept his fate.
Having little artists under you and shit, that's something like I can make you the next Aaliyah, baby.
No. I'm talking about no. The point I'm making is about the punishment. I said that to say I think Diddy gonna take himself out, but R. Kelly couldn't take himself out because he had already got to that point to where he was used to not having nothing. I don't think Diddy built for it. Like he's been on top for too long. Pause. So I don't see that nigga really going to jail. That nigga it's gonna be a Jeffrey Epstein type situation.
I don't think he gonna get no time. I'm just being real. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be similar to a Young Thug situation. They're gonna try to drag it out for as long as they can, in hopes of getting some real concrete stuff that they can put them away for. But I don't know because then why the CEO stepping down those? They gotta know some shit. I mean, hey,
they probably scared. People get in those positions, they get scared. I mean, shit, nigga.
What you scared for?
Fam, if I get warrant for a ticket, I'm running. I'm you know what I mean? I ain't running no red lights, none of that, B. So niggas in a position like that, of course they gonna run.
I think
if I ain't had shit to do, if I ain't had nothing to do with it, you feel me? Diddy finna get in that hole, he finna get the talking.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that's what I'm saying. I think everything, if something does happen to Diddy as far as like jail and all that stuff, I think it's gonna be something totally left field that has nothing to do with none of this stuff that they putting in front of us right now. Like, I think it's gonna be a lot of murder stuff, a lot of murder for hire, a lot of, conspiracy to murder. Like, it's gonna be a lot of that. This freak shit, right now, I just think they trying to strip him from like being a public figure. That's what they're trying to do right now. That's what I feel like happening. I feel like they're just trying to strip him from being, you know, the like you said, the powerful guy that you know. If you turn him into a freak, who gives a fuck about him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's counseling.
And then they gon' double down with the everything else that that people have always expected about Diddy, you know, but never really had no concrete proof or never really had the nuts to come out and say something.
That he was gay?
No, people been knowing he was gay.
Why are you gay?
I'm just talking about like all the murder shit, you know. I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk about something about Biggie.
You
know, something about Pac, you know.
Well, the Pac shit gonna definitely come up because the Keefy D in jail and he came out and said that Diddy paid him.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be a lot of more stuff like that.
I don't know, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying? But I don't.
Let me ask y'all something.
Oh, go ahead.
Just like the R. Kelly thing I seen on Twitter. I'm not saying y'all willingly listen to his music, like, cause you know who really says put that Diddy on. But you know what I'm saying, like, are you gonna still, you know, listen to Bad Boy records, like things that's associated with?
Nobody listen to that shit anyway.
Well, you got you got a lot of things. Biggie, the Locks, Mary J. You got a lot. Jodeci, like you got a lot of.
Oh, you mean anything he produced?
That's why I said Bad Boy records.
Oh hell yeah, I'm still listening to that shit.
Hey, it's hard not to. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why I was saying Bad Boy. As I said,
those people didn't do nothing. Have nothing to do with that.
Well, they saying too. They saying what's it called? Like it's gonna be a lot of like key witnesses that's gonna have to come testify. Like they were saying, Mary J. Blige gonna have to. Monet gonna have to come step up.
Come on, Monet.
2025 gonna be very, very. We thought 2024 was something. I think 2025 gonna be very, very interesting.
Big stepping. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say guilty at least one count, and 10 years in the federal.
On which charge though?
I think he gonna get hit with the conspiracy, and racketeering.
The 15.
Yeah,
racketeering is life. Period.
Was it?
Yeah.
But is it mandatory? I think it's up to.
No, it's just life.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
Racketeering is life.
Whatever the
I
first
thought they say up to.
No. Racketeering is life. I think the conspiracy with the
commit fraud, conspiracy to commit
shit
fraud,
like that. I think they gonna catch him. You know, sending payments to get people out, like making arrangements in itself.
It just really just all depends on what they found at that nigga house.
Cause like I said, I'm sure he didn't send somebody to Vegas or somewhere where prostitution is legal. You know, call girls. You know, a lot of these big corporations use those services. They don't exist for nothing. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm pretty sure he didn't call those somebody.
And they don't charge what they charge because the regular John Doe is walking in here paying $5,000.
So you send a wire transfer
a half hour.
Or when a wire come from Florida to Vegas, now you got federal charges now. You got wire fraud.
Yeah.
So I feel like they gonna catch him on something like that. Hit him with 10 to make an example out of him, you know. And it's gonna be that. If I had to predict. No, so yeah, trafficking is a maximum sentence. They say maximum and try to say
racketeering.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, racketeering.
Racketeering is the one that said life.
Carries a maximum sentence of life.
Oh yeah, so if it's a maximum, it's a minimum, yeah.
Mandatory, like some of them got mandatory 10.
Yeah, I see.
So, but yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like he gonna get part of 10 piece. You know, might get some good behavior, be back in 4. You dig, you know, little.
4 years?
Yeah. 4 or 5 years.
Fuck no.
That's what I'm saying.
How long Martha Stewart had to do? Martha was in there for what?
What did Martha Stewart do?
Wire fraud. I mean,
fraud,
no, like, insider trading.
Yeah, which is a form of fraud, but yeah.
Yeah, you go. There you go. You know, fraud. You know what I mean? That's all that you doing, baby. And we just trying to make a living, baby.
And I ain't gonna lie,
she trying to get greasy,
she got out of jail and became bigger than she was before.
He is too.
Nah, he done.
He
cooked.
Do you think if they got rid of
Diddy's cooked?
As far as the entertainment world, in my opinion, Diddy been done because
he rich though.
He's cooked. That's why he did the thing with Young Miami.
Not
you
done
feel
as
me?
far
Like
as, you know, having money, but done just as far as like.
No, his career had resurrected though in the last couple of years because of the shit with Young Miami. Like,
but that's a TV show. That's not music.
No. Music wise, he just dropped the album. He got the key to the city. Like Diddy in the last 2 years. Like Diddy came back.
They took that key back though.
Like, you feel me? Like then, in the last 2 years, 2-3 years, bro. Diddy, what he was on. What he got the? You remember when Kanye was tripping on the fucking? He had the mask shit on. He couldn't breathe. What was that? The BET Awards or something they gave Diddy the Lifetime Achievement Award. Like all this shit was like within the last 2 years, bro. He came back. Like he just dropped like the little Love album and shit last year,
which
like,
was garbage. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like that's a comeback. I feel like you
for a nigga that's.
I feel like you just doing stuff because you have the money to.
Nah,
you know
he had fell off for a minute. It was a point of time when nobody really was checking for that nigga. He wasn't like really everywhere like he did. Like he came back. He was everywhere.
I just feel like his musical footprint ain't really been. You know, his musical footprint just ain't been.
I was thinking more of a mogul, like entertainment mogul.
Yeah, he's gonna have to sit down. He's gonna have to. If he does, like you said, hypothetically gets out, like
he gonna get a 10.
He's gonna have to sit down, bro. He's not gonna be able to be who he was.
He gonna get a 10 ball
because everybody's gonna he's gonna get blackballed because nobody's gonna want to be associated with that shit.
Right on.
Who he stopped paying?
We gonna find out, man.
Because
the rumor is the rumor
serial woman beater.
The rumor on Twitter is, and this is allegations.
Dr. Dre is a serial woman beater since NWA. That's public. Everybody know that.
We don't condone violence on this part.
Well, when it comes to Diddy, the rumors, and this is all allegations that come from Twitter. They're saying that him and Clyde Davis was messing around or something like that, and he
when
pissed.
When you say messing around, what you mean?
Like
they was fucking.
I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that, but yeah, it was.
Nigga, my boy, don't beat around the bush.
It was messing around with each other.
Diddy wanted that bussy.
And he was getting it or whatever. But long story short, he pissed Clyde Davis off, and Clyde Davis was supposedly one of the people who helped Cassie get the lawyers to sue him.
Damn.
You feel me? Like, and so
you so almondy. My fault.
Crazy,
respect, man. Let us know what y'all think about this Diddy shit, man. It's a real slippery slope we going up.
Mace, you used to stay with Diddy, man. You ain't see no baby oil nowhere. I know you said you saw.
Nigga said he saw a dildo and
then they said they found like 800 dildos.
Whoa,
that was cap.
Whoa,
that shit was cap.
Whoa.
That dildo shit was cap.
But if it's true, it's also not illegal.
He said he found a dildo.
Mace said he found a dildo in bathroom at Diddy house.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I think Diddy was leaving crumbs for that boy.
Leaving little breadcrumbs. You get out the cabinet daddy. You see he had ASAP. What's the name? What that? ASAP Rocky? Yeah, ASAP Rocky in the head like, what you gonna do that thing, daddy?
Oh, that was Travis Scott.
My fault. I be confusing them niggas.
Too.
Niggas like, whoa! He ran off.
What you gonna do to that thing, man?
Tell me what you gonna do to that thing.
Why did he say shit like that to people? If he didn't have a level, if he didn't have a level of confidence, like, could you? If I come up to you and say some shit like that with a camera rolling,
bro, you not at that. You got to think about. It's once again that level of power, bro. Like that level of what's it called? Like, nigga, I'm surrounded. No matter what, and it's finna be a nigga that's gonna jump off the porch.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You feel me? Like I can say whatever I want to you, nigga. What you finna do?
You know what's crazy though? What I saw earlier today that really fucked me up. And this real talk.
CJ.
You know? We gotta tell you about this shit later, dog. But look, he was on a TV show with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he tried to touch that nigga booty.
And Mike Tyson was look. But you know, out of everything you know about Mike Tyson, his prime, like, yeah, I'm an animal. I kill you.
I'm a fucking nigga in the ass.
I kill you. I eat your baby. You know, no. I'm talking about
a fucking ass, bitch.
I'm just talking about the sheer like ruthlessness of Mike Tyson, the viciousness of, you know, just like, nigga, when you thought about Mike Tyson in his prime, nigga, you thought about it like a real live monster,
a motherfucking demon. Yeah, for real.
So why was Diddy able to even much play with you like that?
Exactly, man.
That's crazy.
I bet you what's called. It's funny.
That's crazy,
it's funny because
bro.
I literally just had this conversation last night, and I said we were talking about this, and the same thing that you just said, but
that's crazy.
It's the fact you got to look at how he played it off. I bet, and they went to commercial. Man, that nigga, I bet you that nigga went off on that man, bro.
Bro, Tyson have told a nigga he told a woman on live TV, I don't usually do interviews with women unless I'm fornicating. I'm fucking
sex with him.
So you mean to tell me he gonna wait till the cameras cut off to say something to a nigga that's trying to touch his ass and put his hand? Nah, hell no.
It's pretty freaky,
man. Hell no.
Hey,
I want y'all.
Mike, I ain't in
This nigga also told a nigga on live TV, you a piece of shit. Fuck you. But he gonna wait till the cameras cut to tell Diddy something.
Let's get some
prime. In his prime, when he's the craziest he ever been.
I want to know.
Hell no.
What y'all think he gonna get, man? In the comments. How many years, how many charges guilty, how many not guilty, however you want to put it. I'm going with at least one count guilty with the fraud and coercion joint. 10 years.
You say the book, you think he ain't even must make it to jail. He gonna
I think he gonna kill himself.
Rob is giving, cheating the hangman. He gonna kill himself.
So we got 3 extremes here.
Oh, a nigga gonna kill him in jail.
We got 3 extremes.
Somebody did say
that shit ain't gonna never happen.
Why?
He
got too much money, dog.
He special.
He got too much money. He
in segregation.
Niggas with that much money ain't getting touched in jail because you can.
He gonna pay the guards.
You can pay a nigga you can pay a nigga whole sentence. He'll never get touched.
No.
But we got 3 extremes here. You say he gonna kill himself. You say at least 1 year.
No, 10 years, one charge.
At least 10 years, one charge, and I say they gonna drag it out and eventually come up with nothing. That's what I think. I ain't gonna lie.
We gonna find out, man. Y'all let us know in the comments. Make sure y'all follow the podcast.
Hey, look, they having a hard time when Young Thug and these niggas said they was catching bodies.
And they can say, what do you say? I got immunity, right?
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Me and such and such rode down on Rich from McCoy barbershop.
That's what I'm, dog.
And then that's crazy because Rich Homie died like
that's
2
crazy, man.
like
Rest in peace, man. Drummy Kings podcast. It's the 3rd time
man.
I'm trying to close in these niggas.
Was Rich Homie Quan a legend? Yeah, never mind, man.